Hey guys, I hope you're having an awesome day. So we're going to do a love reading today. This is going to be a general love reading. This is going to be intended for singles. However, if you are in a relationship and there are things that are going on in your relationship, this also can apply to you, certain messages. I am going to read it as singles though, because Spirit's been asking me for kind of like a few days to do the love reading, and then every single general reading I've done for the last few days has all been love related in there, and a lot of like the twin flame, soulmate energies. So you can also watch it, and like I said, it could have something to do with things that are going on with you and your energies in your relationship, but I am going to read it as I'm talking about it as people who are single. So I do want to say this ahead of time. Only take it if it resonates, and if it fits with you, do not make it fit. If there is something in there just that is something that, even though it's maybe something you want but doesn't apply to you, do not make it apply. That's not going to be helpful for you, or kind of like things within yourself. And I know that a lot of times people will do that because you want certain things to be for you and you're hopeful that things are going to be for you, but it is a general reading. So everything I'm going to say is not going to apply to every single relationship or situation. And I'm going to do a few different things within the readings too. With that said, before I started the reading, I got channeled songs. So what I got for the divine masculine and divine feminine. So for the song I got for the divine masculine, what I got for him was Daughtry Home as the song. And then for the feminine, I got Zoe Wee's Control. So if either of those resonate, maybe listen to the songs or read the lyrics. And also what I got was the masculines are going through a lot of root chakra right now, and the feminines are going through a lot of sacral chakra right now. So it is a energy. It's not technically a gender. So as a woman, you could be the masculine energy and the man could be the feminine, or vice versa. So, if you are a woman watching this and you're the masculine energy, that message might be for you. It could be interchangeable as I'm talking, masculine, feminine, some of it could apply to you, some could apply to the other person. So just take it as it resonates. I'm not going to say that throughout, but just take it as it resonates. Okay. So what is going on with love? What is it that we need to know? Just generally, what do we need to know? Okay, I'm already liking these cards, some of them. No. Oh, that one just flew out. Wow. Okay, guys, I love this. Okay, so we got New Beginnings, the Emperor, 10 of Gabriel, 7 of Ariel, 9 of Michael, the Wheel, Knight of Raphael, and Leap of Faith. Wow, the masculine energies are freaking showing up here completely, other than one card. Other than one. Out of 8 cards, the masculine is showing up. All right, let's see what's going on. So we got... Okay, wow. I'm going to read it as I go through. So what I'm getting is, for some of you guys, some angel energy. For some of you guys, it is a new beginning in your relationship. So some of you guys are the divine masculine, the divine feminine, twin flame, soulmates, whatever terminology you want to use. Most people refer to it as twin flame, so I guess it's just easier to say that, but... some of you guys I'm hearing are reconciling and will have a new beginning, and it's going to be completely different than the relationship you were in with each other. It's going to be like completely different. Some of you guys, this is, some of you, I'm getting that there's going to be a lot coming up from the past about different people, exes, different situations like that. Some of your exes might be contacting you back to just close out cycles, not people you're going to be with, to bring a fresh new person forward for you. So some of you, I am getting reconciliation, but some of you I'm actually getting that for those people that are not reconciling with somebody, I'm getting that you guys are going to be going through kind of like your history of dating or relationships and stuff like that, to bring about understanding and information. So this way, when you go forward, you're going to have a new connection with somebody else. Toward the end of the reading, I am going to do pick a pile for time frames. Excuse me, when this is going to happen. I'm going to do 3 different piles so we can kind of tailor it that way because it's general. If you want an individual reading, you can go on my Facebook or my Instagram, Gaia Spiritual Healing, and the link will be below. And I do personal readings as well. So obviously that's not general, it's personal. But okay, wow. So we have the Emperor, 10 of Gabriel, and 7 of Ariel. So it feels like the masculine is getting into the Emperor energy. He's like, I'm seeing him moving around a lot. Like he feels like he is really taking charge of his life and really trying to make his life very stable, like financially, with people in his life. Kind of like they're showing me him like sweeping out old energies and old baggage and really like trying to start fresh. They're showing me lemons, and I'm not really sure if that's a specific message for somebody, but they're showing me lemons. Just like lemons. So I have no idea if that must be for somebody specific, because that was just random as shit what they just showed me. But and something about Italy too. Some of you guys might be going on vacation there. That's cool. With the 10 of Gabriel and 7 of Ariel, what I'm getting with the feminine is her worrying, her kind of waiting around, watching out, feeling really sad. But even though that's going on and it feels like she's like kind of impatient and kind of waiting and kind of sad, it feels like she's still working on her abundance and working toward herself, working towards self-love, self-confidence, healing, a lot of things like that. And she's actually planting a lot of seeds for this garden to grow between the two of them. But what I get is, even though she's doing that and the masculine is not there physically, he is watching her and protecting her in some way energetically. So we got the 9 of Michael, and to me, what I'm getting from this card is the masculine's overthinking, wondering, trying to figure out, like making plans, kind of trying to figure out like what he's going to do, how he's going to handle this situation, how he's going to come forward, what is he going to say, what is he going to do. He feels like he doesn't want to half-ass it. Like he feels like he really wants to make it like a really serious offer. And so even though the feminine might be impatient, he is getting guided on this, and it's just not the right time, which is why you guys probably aren't communicating or why you haven't met this person yet. But it feels like this person and like this masculine energy is really trying to like get very stable, but really wants to make sure that he's in the right place when he does come forward, and that he's just not going to half-ass it. It feels like this very mature energy, where in the past he maybe was like very boyish and very like young and just immature when it came to relationships and communication, the way he handled things. And it feels like he's really connected to source. Like he's really getting a lot of divine guidance on this. And he's really like, it feels like he's actually energetically checking in with you. So if you know who this person is, you might be having dreams with them, or you might be telepathically communicating with them, or they might be sending you songs or messages that are specific to you guys. There might be things that are coming up that are signs that are just specific to you guys, okay? So if you're seeing those and you're getting them, that is probably the masculine sending them to you. Wow. So what I'm hearing though is he's kind of getting out of this overthinking energy and this planning energy, and the wheel changed. The wheel has changed. And I love how the wheel's right under the Emperor. New beginnings, ended delays, a change in direction, right? What I'm going to show you the cards, what I love about this, right? We got 2 new beginnings. We have the actual new beginnings card that starts it. And then we have the wheel, which is talking about new beginnings and changes. Right after the wheel, we have Knight of Raphael, and this is committed romantic relationships being swept off your feet. And right after that, we have Leap of Faith, which is believe in yourself, listen to your heart, do what gives you joy. But Leap of Faith is really about a fresh start, a new beginning, taking charge, taking that step forward and walking forward and coming forward. And I'm getting with the Leap of Faith, this is like a person who's went through a huge transformation. Like, if you do know who they are, it's almost like their energy is going to be completely different. It's like the way that they're going to handle stuff is going to be completely different, but you also are completely different because you went through your own transformation. But it just feels like, I just feel this very mature masculine energy who's like, he really just wants to come in and take care of you and love you and protect you and just be there for you. And like, he doesn't ever want to leave again. He doesn't ever want to give up. I think that's so beautiful. And he really wants to show you how much he values you and how much he misses you and how much he loves you. So if you don't know this person, that's okay. It does not mean that this will not apply to you. It can just be when this new person comes in, this is the way that they're going to feel about you and you're going to feel about them. And with the leap of faith, what I'm hearing is commitment, like a commitment. It feels like this person maybe had issues with committing to you before, or maybe they had commitment issues in the past with their exes. And it feels like they want to come in very like, it feels like they want to like slow and steadily come in, like they're showing me the turtle, like a tortoise. They want to slowly and steadily come in, but they don't want to wait very long before they offer you a commitment. They want to really be there and really, wow, I'm getting some heart chakra fucking energy as I'm talking about this. Whew. They really want to open themselves up to you and really give you everything that you desire. Yeah, they really want to do that. So, wow, those heart palpitations are like fucking horrible right now. Okay. What else would you like us to know in regards to love and romance? I get one more. Okay. We got lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never realized were lost. Nature's signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We only need to open our hearts and our minds. And what I'm getting is you guys are getting signs. So with nature signs, you can be getting animals, you can be getting certain flowers, seeing certain things outside significant, like sunsets, sunrises, moons, stars, like things like that, butterflies, like all different types of things. It's just going to be dependent on your situation, but definitely pay attention. And then we have go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful piece of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. So you definitely should go outside and ground yourself, take care of your energy, and connect more with nature. That's a message for what is going to be helpful for you with yourself, and not necessarily it's going to bring your relationship forward, but it will definitely help you in with yourself, which when you're in inner love, outer love comes in. I don't know how to explain that, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. Okay, so what do we need to know regarding romantic relationships and love? Okay. We got the romance card. That's so funny. I love when it comes out like that. Okay. So we got Dan Barrett. Are you focused on romance right now? I love when they do that. Decide to create happiness and harmony and see an increase in loyal and caring friends in your life. Decide to accept love in your life. Allow the development of a new romantic relationship or the rekindling of an existing one. How great. I love that it came out in the love reading. Green calcite. Are you having a change of heart? Do you find you're having a hard time changing the way you look at love and friendships? I can't even make this up. The only constant in life is change. Take the time to adjust and nurture yourself as change takes place. Honor and accept change. And so what I'm hearing is this is specifically a message for the feminines about trying to release control and allow things to happen and accept changes. There are all kinds of changes that are coming in and all kinds of changes that are going on, and to accept any and all changes. And that's just not just for the feminine, it's for the masculine too, but the acceptance and control, you know, is definitely partially for the feminine. We got Azurite. Do you want to improve and trust your intuition? Activate your third eye and exercise your sensory gifts. You receive messages from the divine all the time. It is now time to notice the signs, interpret them, and use higher guidance to create ease in your life. So we have gotten that. They specifically told me the signs while I was doing the Archangel cards. And then we also got pay attention to the signs from the fairy cards. And now we got it from the crystal deck. So out of 3 decks, we got the same exact message. Pay attention to the signs. What I'm getting from this is you might be getting signs and you're not fully understanding them. Meditate on them, ask for guidance, ask for help talk to spirit, talk to your higher self, talk to your angels, your spirit guides, you know, ask them for help. I'm going to, if you want to screenshot this is an archangel prayer having to do with what I just said. So if you want to screenshot it, hopefully that looks clear. I have the light on it, so hopefully you can read that. And you could say that as a prayer and that should help you. So hold on. Okay. So I'm going to do just a few cards from here, and then I'm going to specifically check in with the masculine and feminine. What do we need to know? So what do we need to know about love right now? Okay, wow, we got a bunch of blue cards. Out of 4 cards, we literally got 3 of them that are blue, which to me is about throat chakra and communication. So we got understanding, harmony, comparison, and receptivity. Excuse me. Okay, so some of you, I'm getting about understanding signs. Some of you, this is about trying to understand the signs that are coming to you and opening yourself up to receiving them. And some of you, this is, it's kind of like, not a warning, kind of just like advice, is to come from your heart center and not your mind and your ego. Like when you come from a place of your heart, you come from a place of love, you come from a place of understanding for yourself and other people, and they want you to focus on that rather than like all of the fears and ego talk and like the thoughts, and like it's like fears, it's like impatience, it's a lot of like wondering, waiting, that type of stuff, a lot of anxiety with it. It feels like some of you guys are worried about rejection and things like that. They want you to come from a place of love, which is, you know, love is I am love and love comes to me type energy. It's like knowing that love will come for you and knowing that you are love itself and you don't technically need love outside of you. Although we enjoy love outside of us, it feels great to have love outside of us and another person to share that love with. We don't technically need it. We all have like love within us and we all are love. But with the dolphins and this one coming out, it feels like a lot of you guys are coming into harmony with yourself, which is going to help you come into harmony with a partner or a person. And to me, when I see dolphins, this is about communication. And what I'm getting specifically with this is, especially where it's lit up, is telecommunication with your person. Whether you've met this person or not, you could be telecommunicating with them. It doesn't matter. You could have not physically met them yet. You could just be talking to them through a dating app or through text message in the phone, or you could have already met this person, or you could have not even had any communication with them and you'll randomly meet them when you go out somewhere. But you still could be telecommunicating with somebody. And so if there's thoughts or certain things coming up or people coming up in your dreams, there's possibly a reason for that. With the comparison card, I'm getting a lot of you guys are focusing on the past and you're worried about the past repeating itself. Don't worry about the past repeating itself. You're a different person. So the way that you're going to, don't worry about what I'm getting is, don't worry about the past, leave the past in the behind you. But what I'm getting is you're a completely different person. So the way you handled stuff in the past is different than you would handle it now, right? So think about if somebody was toxic or something in the past, maybe you would have stayed with them. Maybe you wouldn't have set boundaries and now you would be more aware of it. You know, have more respect for yourself and things like that, more self-love. And so you know that you don't deserve that. You know you're not going to tolerate that because you've healed a lot and you've went through a lot of healing and releasing. So you stand up for yourself in a different way. So don't worry about the past. Don't focus on the past. If this is a new person or an old person, just pay attention to the present and just allow it to be and just accept it as it is. Don't over worry about it. Don't overthink it. Just try to let it be as it is when it comes in for you. And just be open to receiving the different energies. Be open to receiving the love, but open to receiving a lot of healing energies going on right now. So be open to receiving that. But they're saying you will already know, like things, like if this person is for you, you will know things will feel different. Energetically, they'll feel different. Behavioral wise, they'll feel different. Like things won't feel the same. They will definitely feel different. So you're more aware, you're more receptive, like you'll know this, right? But it's also what I'm getting is being understanding and patient with others including this person and with yourself and with people you know. Being understanding that everybody has things, and some people are not as vulnerable. That's funny. Some people are not as vulnerable as talking about their feelings or the emotions and things like that. And so sometimes it's a little bit difficult. And instead of it taking it personal or getting mad, try to be understanding and empathetic toward other people. You know, not everybody was raped. Wow, you should see the cards that just flew out. Not everybody was raised, you know, certain ways, and sometimes it's just hard for people to express it, okay? So, you know, just don't take it personal. Wow, I love how we're doing the love reading, and that's why I love doing the videos like live as I pull the cards, because you can see I'm not just yanking love cards out as we're doing a love reading, they come out. So we have reach out to someone you miss and tell them. The next card is romance is coming for you soon. Focus on yourself for now. You are what you believe. If you want a different life, then change your mind. Love is coming your way, or you'll rekindle the love in your relationship. Communicate. So out of this whole deck, and I've made these myself, I think there's like 50. There's only 2 love cards, and both of them came out. So how awesome. Everything is working out for you, even if it doesn't feel that way. Have faith and patience. Definitely. You are a spiritual being of love and light. Your angels and spirit guides are watching over you. You're safe and protected. And what I'm also hearing is that if you are meant to be with somebody and you want to be with this person and this person wants to be with you, there is nobody or anything that can interfere with that. That relationship will be sacred to both of you, and you will be safe and protected, okay? Okay, what else do we need to know love-wise? Okay, we got trust your intuition, cherish memories of loved ones, and Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. Hi, baby. Hi, baby love. What's wrong? That was a weird meow, Angel. Hi, you're so cute. So what I'm getting with the Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit, what I'm actually getting is you guys are going through this massive healing, this massive transformation. A lot of you have been going through this for months and months and months, possibly throughout the whole year or within a year, you know, but it feels like you're going through a lot of healing, and it is being divinely guided. And it's bringing you stability in your own life, within your mind, physically healing energy. So you can be, you know, it's almost like an energetic reset. So you can kind of be like, you know, like new batteries, like you put new batteries in, you're like recharged, like refocused, like kind of pushing you in the right direction on your path. With the memories card, I'm getting a lot of you guys are daydreaming about a person or daydreaming about love. You're kind of thinking about it and wondering about it and kind of wishing about it. But what they want you to do is trust your intuition, trust the inner knowing, hear and listen to what messages are coming to you and what signs are coming to you, because they are giving them to you. And you intuitively already know certain things. And we've gotten the intuition a few times. So a lot of you guys already probably are feeling the energy, or probably knowing it, possibly feeling this like longing energy for somebody, or this calling to somebody. And if there's not a person in mind for you, you might be feeling just this like really longing for a relationship or wanting love or things like that. And it's because you're being pulled to it. It's being drawn to you. And usually the stronger it gets, the sooner it's coming. Usually. So, okay, what else do you want us to know? Okay. That's it? Okay. Wow. We got playing it safe. And then we got optimism and commitment. Wow. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of you guys are guarded with your heart right now. A lot of you are super guarded with your heart right now, and they're saying you need to open your heart up. Open your heart up to receiving love and allowing love to come to you. So you might be having situations with family or friends or people, hi baby, or people in your life currently. So see where you're not opening yourself up fully, or where you're kind of blocking people or pushing people away, things like that in your just regular life with, like I said, family, friends, you know, coworkers, things like that. See where you're doing that so you can be aware of where you're doing that when you have a romantic connection with somebody. Even with the twin flame situation where it's usually the masculine energy who runs and the feminine who kind of chases, the feminine also runs as well. My personal intuition and feeling with it a lot of times is that one person physically runs away and one person energetically runs away. So when something feels really good or really calm or really stable, the energetic runner feels discomfort and actually energetically runs and questions, do I want to be with this person? Do I like this person? Because there's not all this chaos that they're used to and not all this toxicity that they're used to. And then the other person feels them pulling and then they get scared and they enter and then they physically run. And then the physical runner, right? Then the energetic runner chases and then that person feels smothered and then so they close off. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you guys mirror energy and it's both people. It's not just one. One person does a lot of stuff physically and one person does stuff energetically. So usually the feminine is the energetic one and the masculine or the man is the physical one. So generally that's how it is in soulmate type twin flame energetic, relationships where the feminine heals energetically and does things energetically and the masculine does things in the physical for their relationship to kind of ground it. So anyway, I love how we're doing the romance thing and we got the two of them together and I said commitment before more than once and the commitment card came out. So yeah, this is really advice from them. This is really advice to keep yourself open. They're saying like open yourself up to the magic of love, really open yourself up, really get into your confidence and your power and know your worth and value and open yourself up to receiving and remain optimistic that this will happen for you. And with the masculine energy, I feel like he's working on maturity and working on his own self-worth and things like that so he can come in with a commitment, so he can offer you something. So I love that. We're going to do a quick check-in. What is going on with the masculine energy right now? And then we'll do what's going on with feminine. And then I will do the time frame. So what is going on with the masculine energy right now? What do we need to know? The lovers just flew out. Wow. Okay. So for the masculine, we got friendliness, clinging to the past, the lovers. Wow. Look at those. Look at those cards. What I get is the masculine is in his head right now. He doesn't feel too much though. It doesn't feel like too anxious or anything like that. Wow, my neck is starting to hurt. It doesn't feel like too anxious, anything like that. It actually feels like he's integrating energies right now and he wants to come in with a friendly offer because he wants that love. He wants to offer you the commitment, but he's clinging to the past. So what I'm getting clinging to the past is he's looking at and he's like, I fucked this up. I said this, I did this, and I shouldn't have done this, 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 and this. And he's kind of, I get he's in, not with just you, or even if it's a new person, obviously it wouldn't involve you. It's almost like he's like a review of his past where he's kind of looking at his own behaviors and his own toxic traits and stuff. And so it feels like he's afraid to come forward. Not like a fear. It's just like a thought. It's like, I'm kind of afraid to come forward because I really don't want to fuck this up again. Like I really value this person. This is person I want to spend my life with, but I'm scared of how this is going to be. Is this person going to be open to receiving and friendly with me and talking to me because I've said things that were really hurtful and I've done things that were really hurtful. And it feels like this happened with you guys in your relationship. But it also feels like in the past, they had a lot of toxic behaviors. So I'm seeing addictions. That could be drugs, that could be alcohol, that could be sex, there could be cheating there. There could just be like a lot of dysfunction and toxic behaviors in their past and or with you. And it feels like there was like a lot of like using energy and a lot of manipulation that happened. And so they're really having to feel the energy of their mistakes and their choices. And they're really having to understand how that felt for the people that they did this to and who they put through this. And so a lot of them are going through some self-esteem issues and worth issues because they see the feminine as this beautiful light, as this shining light that they want to come forward to, but they feel like because of their past, maybe that person's not going to be open to receiving, or they feel like because of their past, they're not worthy, and they're worried about going back to old behaviors. They're worried about going back to those addictive behaviors, patterns, stuff like that. And they just feel like the feminine hasn't really done anything as significant as they have. And so they're kind of struggling with, you know, is this person going to accept me or be open to receiving me because of my own past of things that I've done that they feel were really bad. And so they're kind of working on forgiveness for themselves right now. So I think that's a good thing. For the feminines, they want me to pull out of this. So what are the feminines working on right now? Okay, we just got 4 cards that came out. Whew, I'm getting dizzy again. Wow. All right. We got 11 and 37. We got new beginnings and courage for the feminine. And then we got letting go and victim mentality. Okay. So what they're saying is this is you having the courage to step forward into a new beginning. And look how they're both in the forest, right? And there's a path in front of them. Are you willing to take that step forward, that new beginning? I love how we keep getting the new beginnings card. Are you willing, the feminine, are you willing to take a step forward and go toward this new beginning and let go of the past? Are you willing to have that courage to release all of it and let it go? So the feminine's working on that, releasing the past, letting go of that, and really stepping forward, having the courage to release fears. So it feels like that comparison card I got before, where it feels like the feminine just keeps holding on to the past, kind of worrying about that. And really, I'm getting this lack of self-acceptance and lack of acceptance of the situation. A lot of like impatience, a lot of impulsivity, a lot of lack mentality. And so we have letting go and victim mentality. And they're saying you need to let go of the cords. You need to let go of the past. Things are not the same way they were. And they're showing me the clock or the hourglass. And so some of the feminines might be going through this patience energy where they're not understanding why things are taking so long, divine timing. It feels like you guys are purging a lot of traumas and family stuff, childhood traumas, relationship traumas, stuff like that. And it looks like there's a lot of doors closing for you. And so they want you to go down the path with the open door, the new beginning path. So yeah, it feels like the feminine's letting go of just kind of toxic people, toxic situations as well. And this victim mentality of people do things to me, people hurt me, things happen to me, and really changing her perspective on different things. But it feels like she's grounding herself. I'm also hearing the feminines, a lot of them are working on sacral, and they're working on sexual trauma, sexual abuse, sexual issues in that nature. But they're saying a lot of this is self-imposed. Like some of it is coming up because you need to release, but some of this is self-imposed energy, and you don't need to be, don't keep looking at closed doors. Only pay attention to open doors. Like stop looking to the past, look to the future, look to the new beginning. Have courage, have faith that this is coming for you, and start stepping forward. That's the energy for the feminine. Okay, they want me to pull like one more, and then we're going to do time frames. So what's the message? Okay, they just want me to pull one card out of here. Self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. Yeah, so what I'm getting for this is standing in your power, standing in your value, standing in your worth, and really being okay with being alone and be okay with being single. Blossoming within yourself, transforming yourself. And once that happens, you're going to radiate this light that's going to attract. When you become that love within yourself and you treat yourself the way you want to be treated, then that person's going to come in and treat you the same way. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3. So pick pile 1, 2, 3 for time, and we're going to do an additional message with the time. Also, what is this one? No, I'm not doing those ones. We'll do, all right, I'm going to do pile 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do just one of the angel cards and a time frame. So pick a pile and then I'm gonna read them in 1 second. I'll give you the additional message that goes with it. Okay, so for pile 1, let me move these. Pile 1, you got wait and big happy changes. With the wait card I'm getting, there's something else going on that you're not seeing, and this might take longer than you think. But big happy changes are coming for you, and that's why they wanted this card to come out, to let you know this will come for you. But there's something that's there's some type of blockage or some type of thing that's in the middle of this situation with this romantic relationship coming forward. So just have faith and trust it's going to come for you. It doesn't feel like a super long time away. It doesn't feel like months and months and months. It feels like maybe a few months maximum. But something in your path is blocking it, because you need to unblock something in your personal fulfillment before this comes forward for you. So pile 2, they want me to read pile 3 now. I don't know why, so I'm going to read pile 3. Within the next few months, and ask your angels. And it's interesting how you guys got the same type of like background for the card, like walking down a path into a golden hallway. It actually looks like you walk into this to get into this. So that's really interesting. So you guys might be going on a journey somewhere, or going somewhere that's going to really open your mind up. But yeah, within the next few months. So this you might be seeing this within the next few months. And if you're really struggling right now, ask your angels for guidance. What I'm hearing is some of you guys in pile 3, and yes, I know I did 1, 2, 3, but they wanted me to read 3 before 2 for some reason, is some of you guys are really lacking faith. And they're saying, ask us for help, we'll help you, but you need to ask. Angels cannot intervene without you asking and giving them permission, okay? And pile 2, we got communicate clearly in a year from now. So what I'm getting with this is communicate your wants and your needs clearly. This group feels like a group that maybe had a recent breakup or something recently happened, and not like very newly single is what I kind of get for pile 2. That might not apply to everybody, but it feels like this very fresh breakup type energy or something like that. But they want you to communicate what it is you want to manifest what you want. So for pile 2, what I'm getting is write your desires down, write down your feelings and wants for what you want in a relationship, what you want in a person for personality wise, what your relationship will look like, what you'll feel like they'll feel like that type of stuff, and really communicate that clearly. But they're also saying for you to communicate with yourself what you're actually truly feeling. They don't want me to explain this card. It says a year from now. I'm going to leave it at that. They don't want me to explain that any further. So anyway, I hope that this reading helped you guys. If it resonated with you, definitely like, comment, share. I appreciate any and all of those. It definitely helps me build up my page. And if you do want to book a private reading, you can just shoot me a message on Facebook. I do also answer on Instagram too, but I prefer Facebook because I actually get the notifications. Instagram, I don't always get the notices because it goes into a different folder, but I do respond on both of those. So anyway, I hope this helped, and I hope you guys all invite love into your life, and that like this beautiful romantic love comes for you guys soon. So much love and light. Bye guys.